Hey, Crowley here, and this is going to be the last episode of the Greenhorn Archer. Uh, Hunting season's just about a week away, and I thought I'd just take a minute and show you how I'm doing with my shooting and talk a little bit about the upcoming deer season. So anyway, let's get started. What I'm going to do is just shoot one arrow at each target and see how we do. And I'm going to start right out. The block is at 30 yards, the bear is at 35, the deer is at 40, and the bone collector is at 45, and the block, not the block, the bag target is out at 50. So let's get started. Kind of cheating a little bit, telling you where I was going to aim after I shoot, but I was aiming for the O in the block, and it looks like it was a pretty good shot there. So the biggest reason why I've done these videos for the Greenhorn Archer was more than anything just hold myself accountable. It's one thing when you go out and get a bow and say you're going to go bow hunting. It's another whole thing when you announce to everybody that's willing to listen that you're going to do it. You know, it gives you a lot more incentive to take your time practicing and doing your scouting and stuff and being prepared for the season. So that's why I've done this series. And overall, I feel like I'm ready. 20 yards right out through to 35, even 40 yards, I can hit the kill zone most of the time. You know, none of us are perfect there. I miss every once in a while there, but I've definitely gotten to the point where I'm confident out to 40 yards, and 45 and 50. You know, I'd say probably 60-70% of the time I can get it into the kill zone, which isn't great by any means, but I'm getting there. And you know, I've talked about it before. Ethically, I don't know just how ethical it is to shoot out past 35-40 yards. You know, the deer can definitely hear the bowstring snap before that arrow gets there. You know, that's something I'm going to have to decide on once I get hunting. But anyway, that's the biggest reason why I've done this series there, just to hold myself accountable, and maybe any of you new bow hunters out there that you might be able to get some useful information out of this. So next up is the bear target at 35. As far as the hunting season goes there, I got to tell you, I'm starting to get a little apprehensive. I don't know if you saw it or not there, but I did a video on my plan for hunting this year, and if you haven't seen that yet, I'll leave a link in the description and a video clip at the end of it there. You can just click on to watch it. But I made some pretty big plans. And I've been seeing quite a few posts on Facebook the last few days, week or so there, that everybody's complaining about the expanded archery zones being pretty crowded. And I'm hunting on public land. You know, you can do all the scouting you want and be as prepared as what you want to be. when you get all set up and somebody walks by your stand to go hunt somewhere else, or, you know, you might not even realize that they're there. But anyway, with the scouting I've done and the sign that I've seen, I think I'm going to do all right, but time will tell. You want to make sure to subscribe there so you can see how the hunting season goes there. Anyway, let's get on to the next shot. Alrighty, let's see what we can do at 40 yards. That's the deer. That one was a little bit high, but I think it's still in the kill zone there. And I'm going to be using mechanical broadheads. I guess, you know, there's always a big debate on which ones you should use, the regular fixed blade broadheads or mechanicals. And the biggest reason why I went with the mechanicals is they say that they're supposed to fly about the same as the field points. And I've still got to test mine. I hate to. Those mechanicals there are pretty pricey there, but I guess I'm going to have to sacrifice one, if you will, and see how they do. Now we're off to 45. Yeah, that one didn't look so good. Next up is the rhino at 50. You probably noticed with the 45 and the 50 yard shots there that those arrows had Lumenoks on them. And for those that are new to bow hunting there, I just wanted to let you know that those Lumenoks, I'll pull one out here, they're pretty cool there. You can see the arrow go good, and you have a lot easier time telling right where they hit, especially at the longer distances there. But they are a little bit different than the regular nocks. It'd probably be a little hard to tell, but the Lumenoks for the nock that I have is a little bit wider, and it is a little bit more snug on the D-loop. And it's just a little bit longer than these other nocks. And I noticed right off quick the first time I used it, when I drew that back, I'm used to that fletching hitting right in the corner of my lip there, and with a Lumenok on it, it doesn't quite touch, and it takes a little bit to get used to that there. So if you haven't tried shooting with the Lumenoks that you're going to use, if you're going to use them there, make sure you do there, because it is, or probably will be, a little bit different than what you're used to. Let's go down and see how we did. I think he's going to stop working for a minute there. The guy's doing some cutting, and not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's a pretty good shot. That was 35. 40 was a little bit high, but just at the top edge of the lungs. And it looks like this was a big miss at 45. And 50, we're off just a little bit there, probably about 2 inches high. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time there. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how I'm doing there. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook there to keep up to date with how the hunting season's going there. You can check me out at Pine State Hunter on Facebook. And with that, I'm going to let you go, and good luck with the hunting season.